Dr. Arush, I congratulate you for a fantastic and phenomenal achievement in the AIMS exam and for scoring rank number 3 in MCS plastic surgery. I bring in all the wishes and greetings from all SPEED faculty members. We want to know where you are coming from, where did you do your MBBS, where did you do your MS?
Sir, I did my MBBS from Vardhaman Mahavir Medical College and Safdarjung Hospital, New Delhi. And then I was lucky enough to pursue my master's in surgery at my same institute, my alma mater, Safdarjung Hospital. And
Okay.
I finished my master's in 2020, after which I cleared the exam for the non-academic senior residency in plastic surgery in AIMS Delhi. So I joined AIMS Delhi as a senior resident, and then I cracked the exam, sir.
What inspired you to take plastic surgery?
Sir, to start off, my father is a renowned plastic surgeon, and there was always a deep, desire deep down that I wanted to continue his legacy. I'm the firstborn. But when I joined my masters, I actually did not just follow this line blindly. I did my research very thoroughly. I did attended my super specialty postings well. I was very interested in oncology, sir. And I even went to Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai as a part of, I was sent by my institute as a scholar to attend a program, an observership program in the beginning of my third year. So what I did was, sir, I used to study the super specialty subjects from the super specialty books. During my MS, I had read oncology very well from DeVita's. I had read urology from Campbell's, and I did buy a couple of books of neurosurgery, but it didn't interest me at all. So as my surgery progressed, I figured out that I don't want to be confined to one particular organ system or one particular anatomical region. And it left me with two choices, surgical oncology and plastic surgery. So when I came back from Tata Memorial Hospital, I figured out that probably I don't want the lifestyle of an oncologist. And then I always had my father's help and guidance. So plastic surgery was what I zeroed on upon. So,
Excellent. How you got so much of time during MS program to read so many books?
sir, that's a good question, sir. And I would tell you, sir, that time came from by not reading Bailey and Sebastian actually. Whenever I got time to study, I would pick up these big books and reference books. So by the time my general surgery exam came along, I was very ill prepared for general surgery. So I actually regretted reading all of that, but I was lucky that my long case came from a renal lump and from a breast lump. And since DeVita and Campbell were at the back of my hand, so I was able to do well, sir.
It's totally different. Can you tell me, what is his name? Where is he practicing? And can we know something about him?
Sir, my father's name is Dr. Praneeth Pasricha. He's a plastic surgeon. He works in his own center, Pasricha Hospital in Jalandhar, Punjab. And he was the first people to do plastic surgery here. He does a lot of free cleft palate surgeries as part of Smile Train outreach program. So he always told me that it's a very fulfilling branch if you do it rightly. I mean, you do get to make money also as a cosmetic surgeon, but then you get to do a lot of charity work by helping the poor people. Cleft palate, cleft lip patients, a lot of burns injuries, a lot of childhood deformities, congenital deformities. So my father has been an inspiration. So, but I always felt, but he would tell me not to pick plastic surgery. He would often say that you're meant for something better, like a GI surgery or a non surgery, because he said that plastic surgery is a branch that people who get rank जिनका आता है, those who are not the toppers, they get the branch. And according to him, I was good academically. He wanted me to pursue that was more hardcore academics. So, but then I think it was destiny, sir. I was actually doubtful about joining plastic surgery because of my dad's discouragement, I would say. But then I worked as a senior resident in Sir Gangaram Hospital for 2 months. And that part of that residency was only to figure out if I want to continue being a plastic surgeon.
We want to know your preparation strategy for preparing for plastic surgery for AIMS exam.
Sir, I was very focused on clearing AIMS. since I had been told that plastic surgery, it's a branch that you get very easily, relatively easily. So I wanted to do it from the best institute. And since having done my MS from Safdarjung Hospital, there are very few institutes that you can say are a step up from there. So I decided that I want to do it in AIIMS only.
And we want to know your preparation strategy for your program, preparation strategy for plastic surgery MCH, what you did.
Sir, I focused on clearing the AIIMS exam right from the beginning. And as we know in AIIMS super specialty exam, they only ask the super specialty. They don't ask a broad specialty subject. So I was only preparing for plastic surgery, but before I joined Speed, my preparation was very haphazard. Because see, as general surgeons, we get very little idea about some of the most important topics of plastic surgery. I mean, we do read about burns and grafts, a little bit about flaps, but hand surgery, that's a very, very important topic, particularly in AIIMS exam, because AIIMS is a very high volume hand trauma surgery, hand trauma center. And that's probably the most important topic that one has to study to get into this exam, to clear this exam. And this is a funny story. I actually gave NEET exam, even though I did not wish to join any other institute through NEET. And I filled my second option as hand surgery, sir, because I was told on good authority that the questionnaire of NEET hand surgery and AIIMS plastic surgery overlaps. So I just went to actually see the questionnaire of NEET hand surgery, and which was now in the hindsight a very fruitless activity, because once I found out about speed learning, and I watched a couple of lectures by Dr. Karthikeyan Gomti Narayan, and I knew that probably if I had known this 6 months prior to, I joined in December, sir. So had I known this even 3-4 months prior, I would have had a better chance of clearing AIIMS December only. So I knew that an opportunity had been missed. So I stuck to whatever was being taught in Speed. I did not attend the general surgery lectures very religiously, but I watched all the videos, most of the videos of plastic surgery gave me concepts that simply reading from book cannot. I mean, you cannot understand the anatomy of hand just by looking at a book. And even though I stuck to studying Grab and Smith, which is the reference book for plastic surgery, the textbook that standards that we follow, but I was highly benefited by watching those lectures. So I figured out that any book that I'm reading and any subject that I'm reading from Grab and Smith or maybe some other book, if it is not making sense, I could very easily rely on the speed learning videos, and they would give me a very good concept. And since childhood, we are wired to study from books. So ultimately, I did read those textbooks and I revised from them also. But what speed learning gave me was a clear-cut idea about the plastic surgery topics, which nowhere else I would have got. Definitely not as a general surgeon. I had no clue about some of the facial injuries, because I think probably ENT people studied that. I had no clue about hand trauma, cleft lip, very basic. I knew about burns. I knew about general trauma, that is part of general surgery. And plastic surgery is a very wide field, sir. The modicum of plastic surgery includes aesthetic surgery to trauma to congenital deformities. And I was very pleasantly surprised to find out that there were dedicated lectures for all these topics. I mean, as doctors and as surgeons, once we come out of general surgery, sir, something like an aesthetic seems like a joke. And it seems like nobody would probably even teach aesthetic surgery. But I was very, very pleasantly surprised and very benefited from those lectures on aesthetic surgery, and even something like a Botox injections was being discussed. And it was a very comprehensive learning module for somebody who's preparing for plastic surgery exams.
Excellent. Very good. Did you give mock exams in the app? Did you write those exams for practice?
So most of the exams were actually super specialty based. NEET SS based. So I skipped the general surgery part, but I did give a few plastic surgery exams. But it was probably my preparation was still in its infancy when I started giving those exams, and I would get discouraged after giving those exams. So my point, I realized that probably I would be better off avoiding the giving exams. And I don't know if that strategy was right, but it somehow worked for me. It worked for my confidence, sir.
So very good. Great interacting with you. And now you follow your legacy of your father Now plastic surgery being now the choice, now you love to do that particular specialty with passion and with emotion also today, and you'll do great, and I wish you all the best and all the success and years to come as a great plastic surgeon.
So thank you so much. It's an honor talking to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was great talking to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.